in the bottom left, playing blue, going to face, I think maybe his toughest opponent yet. It's going to be KSW, aka Starbo.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Are you doing it?
Uh,
Whoop, whoop,
I
whoop,
was
whoop,
gonna do it
whoop,
for
whoop,
your
whoop.
intro.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. He's BC. He's a cutie. He's blue. He's Terran. That automatically means he's awesome. He's not American, but I'll still root for him. He is Beastyqt. Whoop, 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 whoop.
There we go.
Whoop,
I
whoop,
almost
whoop,
did
whoop.
it.
Okay.
Well, wishing his buddy GLHF. I think it's interesting that according to you they're both blue, but I'll just not gonna say anything more about that. So
Light blue. Okay.
teal, but whatever. Now, I'm really curious if Beastyqt is gonna go for a fast. Yeah, he's gonna go. He respects his opponent. Yes, I was like,
Just.
KSW is one of those guys that can go for a fast pool. Yes, and he's gonna do it right
Yeah.
now and punish a fast CC. Like Franskar usually doesn't do that, but
Yeah.
Beastyqt senses that and he's not gonna put down the 14 CC. So that's very
KSW
smart.
really likes to do this on like one-player maps because he knows exactly where the Terran opponent is.
Yeah, yeah.
So Beastie here, I wonder what he's gonna go for. He might go for mech. He might go for bio. I mean, we've seen him go mech plenty of times, and whenever he goes mech, he always seems to win. So that could be it.
Yeah, and like Levi was mentioning last semifinals before he left, that mech is apparently really strong on this map. I guess there's the paths are fairly small. There's the big high ground area in the middle, which is actually droppable, so you can just set up siege tanks all over the middle place there. I think even on the very top high grounds. I don't know if that should be actually the case. And also you can secure a lot of bases via, like if you get a good siege position here and here, you have like 3 bases secured.
Yeah, yeah, and also like depending on where Zerg expands too. I mean,
Yeah.
if Zerg expands to 9 o'clock, if Terran expands towards the left side, I mean he can secure all those bases and siege up that 9 o'clock position. So
Definitely.
yeah, it makes sense that mech could be really really good in this map. Actually, you know what? I kind of want KSW to win now. Because I'm thinking about Dirty Bag versus KSW. Oh, man.
Oh, he's gonna have to raise that.
Oh.
Oh, there's one Marine on the low ground. That's definitely gonna.
No! Oh, the poor Marine. Oh, man. He's just, like, talking. He's just yelling at the barracks commander, like, why? Why did you spawn me on that side?
Why did you not raise the supply depot to let me in? No man left behind.
You've betrayed me. Okay, Beastyqt, though. Throw down another Sceptic Man Center. Keeping up Marine production and getting a fast refinery, so I wonder what he's going to go for.
Starboy's gonna send his Zerglings back home. I thought he was gonna stick around at the natural base of Beastyqt to try and see when the timing was gonna come for the command center and maybe deny something, but I think he's maybe looking for an SCV. Yes, he seems to be looking for a scouting SCV. He's probably gonna send those Zerglings back once he doesn't find any, because there are no scouting SCVs out there. Because Terran, you know what? They don't need scouting SCVs because they have Imba scan.
Wow, can you not? Nothing
Yeah.
about Terran is Imba. All we rely on is pure raw skill alone.
Of course, of course.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you. No, no, we have an overseer scouting over here.
Oh,
Gonna check this what's going on.
That Imba.
As KSW's own words, overseer Imba. I'm not even joking.
Yes, right, he actually said
but
that.
the Overlord is not Imba. Oh no, that Lord's getting sniped down. But will he get supply block? The answer is yes. A pool of blood. Hey, how does it feel like to be a Marine under Overlord when it dies?
Ooh,
Like, you
that's
just
gotta
have
be That's
Isn't that just?
horrible.
I
That's
don't think.
squashing like a way too big bug with your hands. Like sometimes you don't have anything to hit the bug with, and it's so big, so you just use your hands anyway, and just feels so nasty afterwards.
Oh God. And what if I don't think Zergs take showers either. So
Yeah, that's a good point.
hygiene.
Yeah, like they bathe in creep, man. It's like even if they
Oh,
take a
that's
shower,
disgusting.
it's really bad. Yeah.
What if creep smells bad?
Starbuck's gonna really have a hard time defending this. Like, well, not a
Yeah.
super hard time, but Beastyqt is actually putting on some light pressure with these Marines. Starbuck's in a little bit of a pickle.
But I think
The spine crawler doesn't do
should
anything
get out.
over there.
yeah, BC should really get out. I mean, there's a ton of Zergans coming out, and he's gonna lose all his Marines. If he
Yeah.
leaves, if he was actually home right now, he'd be way ahead.
I completely agree. He's forced out so many Zerglings, but I think... And there's still not...
Oh, no.
It hasn't even been started yet. There's still just slow Zerglings.
Yeah.
I
It's because he saved fire.
Sorry, I was gonna say that now Beastyqt probably assumed that the Zerg speed was almost done, so he probably wouldn't have survived anyways. He just wanted to get some damage out of them before he died. But he actually could have retreated there because there was no Zergling
Yeah.
speed.
It's I guess Castarbo was saving his gas for 2 base muta, 2 hatch spire. So this is like actually Starbo does this a lot, or KSW does this a lot. Oh man, right now Beastyqt is doing a mech transition. Oh no, please. Oh, all the SCVs might die.
Get
And
the supply
hero
depot.
pushers.
Whoa, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about
Yeah,
the supply depot.
he's gonna kill all these Zerglings.
Well, they don't have speed. He can kite them all day long with hero
Yep.
pushers. Yeah, he can just let him in. Come see my base. You're just gonna die.
Big victory.
That's a
Oh,
horrible.
one vulture goes down.
What a horrible person Beastyqt is. Like, he's opening the door to his home and like, come in, and then he just murders him when he goes into the door. This is horrible.
Oh man. All right, so Beastyqt just scouted the Spire, so he's throwing down a Panic eBay and a Panic Goliath. He's getting Charm boosters too. He's gonna try to maintain some kind of map presence here, but this is the really tough part for Mech. And also considering that Beastyqt doesn't have a starport completed yet, he doesn't have access to Vikings. So this is kind of an iffy situation for Terran. But once he gets enough Goliaths and Vikings, he'll be in a really good spot.
Yeah, and also Vikings just kind of feel a little bit strange lately. They're like not that good at hitting running Mutalisks. So
Yeah.
even if he gets a lot of Vikings, he's gonna need some ground support to help them.
I think they might need that buff to be brought back.
Well, it has nothing to do with the patch actually. It's something to do with the behavior of the missiles, and we might have to look at that.
Oh.
But
Okay.
But Goliaths, they need to be repaired.
Oh no!
Get one Goliath off, but he should be able to repair
Strong's
the other ones.
repair. Very nice.
Oh,
Viking coming out. Panic turrets being thrown down, but not quite good enough, not early enough. A few workers have been taken down. Only 2 workers so far. That's kind of surprising. Oh no!
Is losing a lot of minerals with losing these Goliaths and these turrets though. Okay, 2 more Goliaths now, but there's no SCVs to repair them, but they might just be enough, especially with this
Oh, Viking, please!
When the Viking pops, it's gonna be so
Viking,
brutal.
please!
Here comes the missiles,
Yes!
and they stand still! Oh, they do so much damage when they're not moving.
Go Viking. Uh-oh, but the split, though, might be too strong. Might take out that... Nope, Goliath comes in. Good old Goliath, buddy. Coming to save his Viking friend.
Now, if he keeps the Mutalist split, that's actually really good versus the Vikings. The clumps of Vikings that the Mutalist deal with so well. But yeah.
So, I would say BC's sitting in a really good position right now. Oh my god.
Well, they're kind of stabilizing fairly equal. No, actually, I take that back. Look at the income tab. Oh, look at that income tab. Yeah, no.
And KSW should be expanding outside his base. I don't think that third hatchery in is natural. I think that's a big mistake. He knows it's going to be mech, so as a Zerg player, you want to out-expand your Terran opponent by a lot. You can keep on making mutas to keep trying to like maintain some map control and keep the Terran inside his base, but the main key is you want to get that third hatchery outside the base and get a ton of Hydralisks, and eventually mass out the fighters.
Catch this Viking off guard.
Viking, no!
He needs to be microed. He's not. He's just moving it back. Oh, that's very unfortunate for Beastyqt.
Yeah. Good Goliath hits, though.
Yeah.
Pushing back.
Sure.
Only has 6 mutas on the map right now, so not too huge of a threat.
No, and I think Beastyqt might overreact to this now. I think he might make too many Vikings and Goliaths. Like he's. Oh no, actually he's really smart. He's starting to make some siege tanks, which is
very smart. Yeah.
Yes, I see a lot of Terran players just overcommit to anti-air, and then you go for the Hydra switch, and then you just just rape the Goliaths and the Vikings so bad.
Exactly. Yeah. Uh oh, mutas. Getting a little bit too close for comfort.
Yeah,
2 Vikings out on the map right now.
Yeah, he's got to be really careful. Very long range on these Goliaths and that Mutalisk. I mean that Viking. That Mutalisk grinder, the Viking. Saved it.
Oh, that one supply depot might go down. He's gonna go for the middle line, maybe? Nope. 2 Scorchies. Oh man.
He has a
Scorchy!
He has a personal vendetta against that supply depot. Oh, he needs to get the missiles
He's gonna get it. Oh, the moral victory is what he has, and that's all that matters.
And Beastyqt now is not supply blocked, so yeah, just pointing that out. Very slow Queen is going to move over to that third base, finally coming up for Starbow, or for RSVP, it's going to be... No, I mean, haha, KSW, the names.
Come on, Siphius, get it together now. Uh-oh, PP.
Oh, lost the game. There we go. Let me switch to the overlay. We're experiencing some technical... No, we're not experiencing any technical difficulties. We're experiencing a pause. We'll just stay in the game, I guess.
Yeah, guys. Alright, everyone, picnic. Picnic!
So, chat, who's going to win this game? Starbow or Beastyqt? Who are you rooting for? Okay, let's do this for... No, I don't have like an automatic voting. I could do 1 for Beastyqt, 2 for Starbow, but it's not gonna help because I don't have any bot counting up 1s and 0s.
So we'll make a poll. Wait, where's Finn? Finn, make a poll so I can claim it as my own.
Oh, there we go. You were seeing the game.
Oh, nice. We are back in the game now.
So the Mutalists are gonna swoop around. The Vikings might be able to get some shots up. No. But he's got to be super careful with these Mutalisks now.
Yeah. Big push incoming though. Holy crap.
It is. Oh, he's gonna have some
Yeah.
Scourges
Uh-oh.
trying to do
Oh
the
no.
Vikings. The Scourges are gonna get some connection.
Oh,
to the
land!
Vikings.
Land the Vikings! Oh, he could have landed the Vikings. That would have been so clutch.
Oh, that would have been an awesome counter micro, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter that much because the Siege Tanks and Goliath live just fine. He's gonna need so many Hydralisks and Zerglings to deal with this actually. The Mutalisks are just not gonna cut it now, I think. Oh, maybe they are. Well, there's a couple of repairing SCVs though. Yeah. I think he's gonna take this third base down.
Very nicely done. Very well done. Wow, this is a huge victory. Oh, whoa. More Mutas incoming. I think they can clean it up now.
Yeah, I think so too. There's not enough Goliaths, and he's gonna start making Vikings yet again. And he really needs to get some Irradiates and some Science Vessels as well, I think, to go with the Vikings. But it's so hard to spend all that gas.
Especially when you're going mech.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a third base either. So the hard part about playing mech is getting that third base. Oh, and that hatchery barely survives. 3 more tank shots and it would have gone down. So very, very good victory for KSW here.
Yeah, that was important for him to keep it alive, and he stays with the Mutalisks now. He says, you know, I killed Goliath, I killed Vikings, let's make more Mutalisks. I'm gonna have the air presence back again.
Yeah. And just that map control for Mutas is essential. I mean, that helps so much to keeping that third base behind. In fact, in Brood War, because of this map control from the Mutalisks, Terrans were actually being forced to go Marines instead, and then transition into tanks in Vikings. Here we go.
Oh, he's gonna get another Viking with the Scourges.
Very nice.
He's in Missile Turret land though, and he doesn't really belong there.
Nope.
Oh, but Zergling's gonna break down the wall of Beastyqt. There's no defense. There's just a couple of very lazy siege tanks not sieging up, and Beastyqt is kind of falling apart here. I feel. I think KSW is slowly coming back into this game. He was definitely behind, and he didn't even go for a Dark Shroud.
Yeah. I think those Minos just taking out all those 3 siege tanks with no anti-air support was really, really nice for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like Starbo's now falling. He's now getting ahead in the food supply count. But Beastyqt trying to take a third base here. I don't think he's going to be able to. Not quite enough map control, but we'll see.
Yeah, this is going to be very hard for Beastyqt. He really doesn't have that big of an army like he used to. So KSW might be able to just shut this down.
Oh no!
It's got to be so careful versus the Vikings. But the Vikings need to micro. They can't just stand still and take shots. It's just not going to work.
Oh, Goliaths, please micro back. Goliaths do outrange Mutas, so that's the reason why they are cutting backwards.
Indeed, they don't. They move
More,
quite
once
slower,
the shit goes down. Yeah.
It's just gonna get pure Goliath now, but that's a little bit scary because as soon as that Hydra switch comes in, and the Hydra's speed is already upgraded, it should get Hydra range just to be ready for a potential Hydra switch. Man, so many Mutalisks everywhere. Some nice one on our ass though.
There's yeah, there is structure armor in this game. Cool. So that's one thing that, you know, Brood War didn't have that Starbo does have, is that turret armor. That could help against Mutas.
Didn't Brood War have like structure armor?
Nope, I don't think so. Not at all.
I would have no idea about it because I would never pay attention to details like that when I play Brood War. Oh,
Yeah.
but he's gonna attack with Zerglings at the same time. It's so effective because sometimes the Goliath are prioritizing the Zerglings, but now they're all gonna shoot down the Mutalisks. But it's so many Mutalisks. But
Yeah.
like
Oh,
KSW
man,
is
it's not
killing
good.
units, but I don't know if it's very cost effective because he's losing a lot of Mutalisks at the same time.
Well, even still, if you could just trade, it's not so much about being cost effective, but the fact that mech takes so long to be built, it really plays out in KSW's favor. Oh, he's gonna get that Viking! Oh no, Viking!
I don't know if Beastyqt knows how to like do the Viking retreat fire at the same time. Because
Yeah, it's actually really tough. Yeah, it's really hard.
It's quite difficult to pull off, but it's really effective, and it doesn't, like, once you learned it, it's not that hard. I can even do it sometimes, and I'm really bad. We should play like a show match one time, Born. You versus me, man. And you'll
to destroy, no, just kidding. My TV's
you would destroy me, so that's actually kind of stupid. Anyway,
well,
double expand.
Okay.
Double expand from KSW here, and he's just out-expanding his opponent really well, but actually, Beastyqt is cleaning up and making sure he can take his third base. So many Mutalisks!
Mutas taking all the damage. Zerglings coming in here. Oh man, these Zerglings are gonna have a heyday. I think KSW is probably gonna get really.
Mutalisks are so almost dead though, but the Zerglings do so much damage. It's like they always trade. Like it's very hard to say who comes out on top after all of these engagements.
SCVs in the top base, taking out some SCVs. Meanwhile, Muta's trying to maintain map control. Goliaths can't reinforce. All those SCVs getting taken down. Workers lost count. Whoa, 26. That is insane. Uh-oh.
Indeed, Beastyqt having a hard time keeping this third base safe, and oh, almost loses the siege tank there too.
Yeah. I think once these 5 bases of KSW kicks in, he's gonna be in a really nice position.
Yeah.
Very good position.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, be careful about saying really nice. That's like almost cursing. So you wanna. I'm just kidding. So Mutalisks are gonna fly into turret land again, and I guess it kind of pulls Beastyqt back, but I don't know if this is worth it, to be honest. He can just repair that one missile turret forever, and to get out, he needs to go through so many missile turrets.
Whoa, when Mutas died, they like disintegrate. It's like so cool.
Oh, Beastyqt should really gotten a planter at this location, I think. This is so rough. All the Zerglings are just doing so much damage. Now, I think that... is that Drain Glance up?
It looks like it is... Let me check.
No, there's no Adrenal Glance yet. Nope. He actually, KSW really doesn't have any upgrades. He has Mutalisk Carapace. Oh, and he just finished Grooved Spines. So he has the Hydro upgrades and he has the Speed for Zerglings, and that's it. That's very few upgrades. And even more Mutalisks. How many Mutalisks is this guy making? He's like Jaedong in StarCraft 2.
Yeah, that's... I don't know. I think he's really got to get some Irradiates. Is he making Science Vessels? Yeah, he is. Does he have Irradiate, though? He does not have that.
And it's not being researched either.
Yeah. But here's the thing about this map. If BC can just secure this third base, then the next 2 bases become a lot easier to control.
That's really right. That's really right. Good English.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, here comes the Viking. Now, so yeah, I think one thing that is he's going to be vulnerable to drop in the main base, though, if he takes those bases. But that's about the only thing that's going to be bad. He's going to get the Science Vessel, but I don't think it's going to be
not quite.
worth it.
Oh, big losses. Oh.
In the meantime, the Hydras are going to start pushing in towards the third base and making sure that that plan that you were talking about isn't going to be too easy for Beastyqt. He's going to get a siege tank. Oh, he needs to repair. Wow, mass repairs in that siege tank. I think he's going to actually be this fine. Yeah, these Hydras need to get out of there. Hydras get wrecked. Oh, almost gets the Science Vessel, but no.
Oh, on the bottom right side, Glides did, or Vulture Zicken. I don't think they killed anything, though.
Oh, well, he's up to 21 workers killed, but KSW has killed 41. How often do you see a Zerg player killing more workers than a mech player with Vultures? Like, that never happens.
Actually, depends on the metas, I think.
I said it never happens. Okay, I'm just kidding. I guess it could.
Sorry. Yeah, it definitely never happens.
Yeah,
never ever.
No, never happens.
Oh man, please walk into the vents. Ah, so close.
They're on this many Hydras on A move. As long as they're not just moving, but A moving, they should be fine. Not like Bugfest did that one game. Oh, that was brutal.
Oh, that was so sad. I hurt to watch. Nita's having a heyday here, but wow, looks like the main base is now mined out. So, oh, does Starboy know about that bottom left or the upper left?
Plus Viking missiles, and all the Mutalisks are pretty much dead. Oh, in the meantime, so many Hydras, so cost effective, or so high DPS. I mean, oh, there's gonna. Wow, that took like 3 seconds, and the orbital was dead.
Meanwhile, Hydra took out the third base.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh no. Oh, is that what you said?
No problem.
My bad.
I'm used to casting with December Scum. He never listens to a word of what I'm saying anyway, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm used to it.
Oh. It's all good.
It's all good. Well, it's a good thing you had a backup third base. That was about to be
your voice just buttered to my ears. That's why. Makes me fall asleep. So soothing.
Oh, that's the best compliment I had. Well, that was a very good save, Born. I'll give you that. Very good save.
Welcome. I love your voice. All right, back to the game. What's going on? Little recap. Whoa, Starboy now behind in the food count. That's surprising.
Yeah. Beastyqt kind of staying.
Oh no! No, not good. Oh, he's gonna get those tanks. Slap down those tanks. Oh, Matrix!
The Matrix lasts for like 3 seconds because the DPS of these Hydras is ridiculous. That was like 250 HP in 1 second. That was just so fast.
Yeah, but Beastie though, whoa. Still took a really cost-effective engagement there. Or more like Starboy took an inefficient engagement.
He's staying in this game, and the income tab, like, yes, it is in Starboy's favor, but it's not like Beastyqt doesn't have an income he can work with. It's up in like 1,000k per minute, and that's workable, even if his opponent has like 1.6. And Starboy doesn't want to do this at all. Yeah. He
no. Ooh, that hurts. Look at all those carcasses.
And like, wow, KSW has never really been able to mine effectively from his bottom right base. Vulture's just been there all the time killing workers, and he needs to get a couple more spine crawlers up.
Oh no, spider mine! Oh, it's gonna kill the Hydra!
Oh, get stuck with the bathing.
Wow. I'm still okay.
That's actually not really passing. It just got stuck on the cliff. I think that's just generally Blizzard stuff, but it was kind of interesting. Okay, the game is calming down just a little bit. I think it's safe to say that Beastyqt's third base is now safely secured, but I feel that some of his siege tanks need to be a little bit further up because he can just sneak in. He can just kill like one of those front siege tanks, pull back, and just snipe the orbital, and the other siege tanks is not going to do anything versus Hydras because they're just a little bit too far back.
Mm-hmm. I would like to see some more drone saturation on the bottom right, but
KSW
okay.
Go for the natural now, but this is
too
really
clumped
no
up.
way to play this mech though. Like you don't want to just straight up A move into siege lines. You want to like see when it's moving out and counterattack, try to drop into his base or something like that. But he's just going for it. I think he's getting a little bit like he maybe thinks he's further ahead than he actually is.
You know what I think would really hard counter this? I think Vipers would hard counter mech really hard.
Well, the current Viper spell is not really that strong, but
oh, is it?
But I agree. I think Vipers should always be a good. I think Vipers should be designed in such a way that they would be a good addition to kill the mech. Not just pure Viper, but having like 4 or 5 Vipers with your army, or sometimes just elsewhere doing shenanigans, should be really good. And we definitely want to design the Viper that way. It's really not the way right now, and we're not too happy with that. But we're gonna. It's been really hard to think about a good spell. But KSW is gonna try and deny this 4th base now. And Beastyqt.
That Planetary Fortress is about to be done, but too many siege tanks here. Oh man.
Yeah, but I'm really questioning the way Beastyqt is defending this base because like he could just siege up the high ground here. He doesn't have to have siege tanks in this mineral line. He can just like stay and control the choke. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it's really weird that he's defending all the way down there because
that's a good point.
Splitting up his army quite a bit. He could have, and also if he gets the choke, he can take that low ground base a lot easier and have like high ground siege tanks defending that.
And he can siege that 9 o'clock at the same time.
Yeah. Like
so.
he can just. Of course, this is safer versus drop play, of course, but that's about it. That's the only advantage this defensive has. But now it's only 3 siege tanks, and the rest are on the high ground, so I guess they'll be fine.
Yeah. So KSW is trying to take the 3rd base, the 3 o'clock base. So I still want to see some more saturation, but I mean, we'll see. I mean, hopefully he also takes to something like such as Defilers that can also definitely help, or even using mass drops into certain key points would also really help KSW here. But we do have some nice mine coverage in the main base. So, goodbye, Beastyqt.
This is going to be hard for KSW to continue from. Now, he's like you said, he's taking that 3rd base, no, that 3 o'clock base, and that's so risky. Like, this is Beastyqt's alternative 3rd base, so this is really close to your opponent.
Yeah.
More drones going down. How many? He's okay, they're easy.
Oh, mutas! Mutas in the oh, that is a ton of mutas!
Oh, and that is no missile turrets. There was only like 1. Okay, he's going to need some sticky radiates.
Oh, no!
He's irradiating everything. Look at that. That's why you don't go. What?
Okay.
What?